It's that wonderful time of the month when I get to cook something and I am not into it. We got Bon Appetit. Bam. That was for April. I picked the olive stuffed leg of lamb. I picked this recipe because I really like lamb. It's one of my favorite proteins. I like it better than chicken, pork, beef. It's pretty much my favorite. It also features such ingredients as Kalamata olive, anchovies, and so I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's go. So first, we're gonna stuff stuff into the lamb. That part can actually be done a day ahead of time, but this is the day of the cooking. I'm supposed to finely chop a bunch of stuff in a food processor. We do not own a food processor, so this is all gonna be manual. So I'm gonna get a bowl for the stuff to go in. Bowl. Tim is at home. He's here doing spring cleaning and home improvements like husbands do. So ignore him because he is not the shop. I need to finely chop shallot, garlic, pine nuts, which are apparently really expensive. We learned that. Olives, anchovies, lemon zest, mint, parsley, and thyme. This stuff is going to party in the bowl, which is supposed to be a food processor, which we do not have. They're all different sizes. This one is like, I'm the mother of all of the shallots. And this one's like, I'm just a baby. I feel like I hate this. I took the shallot's little outfit off. He was wearing these unmentionables. And now I'm going to make it food. Tim was like, you shouldn't make this recipe. It's going to be too hard. And I was like, I think I can handle it. So part of me wants to do a really great job so I can be like, boom, I can do whatever I want. But the other part of me is like, oh, I want to just nap right now. Yes! Remember how that video, everyone was like, you didn't do enough scissor kicks. Well, you are in luck because guess what? I've got plenty of energy for like 700 scissor kicks in a row. This will make up for it. Bam! Now I definitely need that nap I was talking about. Okay, next is garlic. And I need 1 clove. There's some like really weird baby ones. Uh-oh. Take off your little jacket. Get finely chopped, please. Next, pine nuts. Pine nuts look like, I don't know, they look kind of like a cross between a peanut and like a sunflower seed outside of its shell. It tastes like a sunflower seed, but also pine trees. So actually what it seems like I'm making is actually something kind of similar to a pesto. So I think it's going to be kind of like a thicker pesto-y sort of spread, which sounds amazing, and hopefully I can actually make it amazing. Alright, this is a really fine chop. Take that, food processor. And next is the olives. Kalamata olives are one of my favorite types of olives. Out of all the olives, they are for sure the most flavorful thing. Flavor country. I'm not going to get around to chopping these because I'm just going to keep eating them. Oh, that's good stuff. I think that's about right, but I'm just going to add a couple more just in case. If this lamb is olivey, that is in no way a bad thing. In fact, that is a good thing. Alright, olives going in. Okay, next, anchovies. Okay, anchovies going into, I should have put them on a different cutting board, but I didn't. And now everything will forever taste like tiny fish. Next, we are chopping the ever important, lemon zest. I can't chop that. If you don't know what lemon zest is, it is the peel of the lemon, not the inside of the lemon, the peel. We actually have a zester, and here it is. A skinny doodad. And now I'm gonna zest the ever-living bejesus out of it. This isn't zesting very well. We should find something to do with this lemon after, because he's gonna be naked. This guy's gonna be all like, where'd your clothes go? And he's gonna be like, I've been through a trauma. So now we are on to mint. Mint. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Mint and lamb are like best friends. So if there's a bit... What? How do you do it, right? Tim is staring at me from outside as if he knows I just did something wrong. I'm gonna wash these because who knows who dropped them on the floor last time. Next, we have parsley, and it's the same amount of parsley. Can I just... Yeah! That's all I need. No. This might be too much parsley. Next and last, finally, is the thyme. It smells like what meat smells like when you've cooked it. Okie doke. So now we're finally done with all of that. And we have a big old bowl that smells great. It consists of shallots, garlic, pine nuts, olives, anchovies, lemon zest, mint, parsley, and thyme. It was supposed to be food processed, but it isn't, so it's like a rough chop. I was supposed to stream in a half a cup of oil and process until blended. I don't know how that's going to work because I'm not doing that. I don't know if this is going to create the same thing that a food processor would, but like yeah. Like it's probably not going to combine as well as it would if we had a food processor. I mean, how bad can it be? Like, it's the same ingredients, they're just kind of more rustic-y and they smell great, so it should be fine. Okay, so now that this is finally done, this is like the stuffing portion. Oh, we were also supposed to season it with salt and pepper, so I will quickly do that. So I've seasoned it now with salt and pepper. The next thing is to unfold the lamb on the cutting board. Jesus. We went to our grocery store butcher and we told them that we needed a butterflied boneless leg of lamb. And the guy was like, "Quoi, je ne comprends pas." And we were like, the lamb, just give us the leg of lamb. We don't want bones in it. And he was like, "Non, on ne fait pas ça ici." So he gave us this lamb shank. And we're going to see if it's any good. It looks good. Oh, this is very much outside of my realm of knowledge. Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to lay it down. This is the part where I salmonella our entire kitchen. I'm supposed to unfold lamb on cutting board, done, season with salt and pepper. Okay, so now I've got it laid out and salt and peppered, and now I am going to spread the stuffing over the top. So this is where the stuffing's time to shine is. I feel like we have too much stuffing for the amount of lamb, but I'm just going to jam it in there. Tim's really next leveling on the spring cleaning. He's going to go wash the balcony now. He's doing man's work and I'm doing woman's work. Do you see what I'm doing right now? This is like people who know how to cook cooking. Yeah. I really hope this turns out because, I mean, all the puzzle pieces are adding up to something that should be really delicious. So I'm excited for it to be delicious. So now I have to roll up lamb from left to right. So, excuse me, you are in my way.
Sorry.
So scary. It's like a giant burrito. Oh my gosh, everything's coming out. I don't know. This is probably not allowed, but I feel like this needs to be a two-person job because it's not, oh gosh, it's not making a roll. It's more making like a taco. Okay, so you just go around. Tim saves the day. Yeah, so they're supposed to be like, all this stuff is supposed to be rolled inside and then the seam is supposed to be on the bottom, but that's not what this is because it's just a giant lamb taco. There is a lot of stuff on the floor. Okay, so despite the fact that it is not really assembled properly, it does look like it has the potential to be delicious, so we'll see. Smells good. So now we're going to roast the lamb until it's starting to brown for 30 to 40 minutes. And yeah, in you go, friend. Please become delicious. Bye. Hello. So what you missed is some things happened. The lamb was in the oven for 30 minutes on 425. And then we lowered the temperature of the oven to 325 degrees and have left the lamb in there for another 35 minutes? Yes, another 35 minutes. Okay, it's time. Alright, so now is the moment of truth to see what kind of horrible disaster I have made in the oven. I'm slightly worried.
How does it look?
I guess like food? So it doesn't look terrible. Like it looks like a nice browning has happened. So now we have to tent the meat with foil. This is a tent. So while the lamb rests, process cheese, garlic, lemon zest, and thyme in a food processor until light, fluffy, and smooth. So the cheese is soft sheep's milk cheese or goat cheese, and this is goat's milk cheese. Okay, and then lastly, there is, oh, that was it. So now in the bowl, we have the goat cheese, garlic, lemon zest, and thyme. And now I'm supposed to make it fluffy and adorable. So I'm going to try and stir it. I hope the lamb is resting well. He's had a big day. So what I've made is like an herbed cheese spread. It looks pretty good. Does it look pretty good? Now we are going to, now there's watercress. Watercress is a leafy green. Oh, apparently the resting is over. It says trimmed and I don't know how to trim it. So watercress is in here, and now, so we're going to try and warm some of this flatbread in the oven. These are huge. So I'm just going to huck them inside the still warm oven and hope for the best. So watercress, we need lemon juice, a little bit of oil. This is actually one of my favorite ways to dress a salad because it's really simple and it tastes amazing. You just use lemon juice and oil, olive oil, and salt and pepper, and it's very, very good. Okay, so I'm just going to toss this quickly. So that's like a simple watercress salad, and now I guess I'm going to get ready to plate. So I'm cutting all the string off. Mm-hmm. I am now cutting all the string off. So this is olive stuffed leg of lamb. And it's got some flatbread and a cheese spread and a watercress salad on the side. And it doesn't look terrible, so that looks pretty good. So now we will eat it. It's time to eat now!
Oh my goodness. Looks pretty good.
Wow. Flavorful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was surprisingly good, actually. The lamb was really nice and tender. The whole dish had a really nice Mediterranean feel to it, and it was super garlicky, so it's a good thing that we are not hanging out with anybody else tonight other than each other. And I was really impressed with, like, just even the little spread that I made was, like, real good, but, like, real garlicky. What about you? Come over here and say what you think.
It was delicious.
Okay,
Spread
so
was delicious.
I'm going to take this recipe out of here and save it because I would definitely eat this again. I'm surprised that it actually came out like edible food. I would have liked the lamb if it was maybe a bit more rare, but like I am not going to complain. That is a very small detail. It was pretty good considering it was actually a lamb taco. So that's another episode done.